Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, the Yellowstone universe has found itself in a massive drama as the rumors regarding Kevin Costner leaving the show have grasped at the internet. The rumors have erupted over the past week, a month after the series has given a break to its 5th season. The break was a new phenomenon in the Yellowstone universe, as the series has never paused the episodes in the midst of the season. Since there was already a new trend in the TV sector of having more episodes in a season by releasing those in two parts, we were not surprised by Yellowstone's decision to follow a similar track. And yet, now that there is a reveal of somewhat of a beef between Taylor Sheridan and Kevin Costner, we cannot help but wonder if Season 5 had to take a break since the two couldn't get along. In other words, Yellowstone's future is extremely linked to the animosity between Sheridan and Costner. And to understand what to expect next, we should understand the nature of this so-called beef first. According to the news, the problem started with Costner refusing to participate in the film and process of Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 for more than a week. Even people who have no business in the sector can logically see the absurdity in this, as it is almost impossible to get the necessary scenes for multiple episodes in just a week. So we can see why this was a major issue for Sheridan. Normally, Costner was participating in the filming process of Yellowstone for 65 days a year since Season 5 divided into 2 parts. A filming process for each part also are being handled separately. That's to say, Part 2's filming process is yet to be started. As of now, in Part 1's filming process, Costner participated in the shooting for 50 days. In his opinion, there are about 15 days left in his schedule to be spent for Yellowstone, and that's it. We're not sure if these numbers were included in Costner's contract, but if they were not, then it's difficult for us, the Yellowstone fans, to sympathize with his actions, since we believe Yellowstone is worth sacrificing for a few more weeks. Especially considering the fact that Costner has just won a Golden Globe for his role as John Dutton in Yellowstone. We believe he owes many things to the show. Many argue that another reason why Costner isn't willing to participate in Yellowstone is that Sheridan has prioritized the prequel shows over Yellowstone, undermining Costner and others in the original series. We agree that Sheridan is working on too many shows at once, but we are not sure if it has caused damage or brought even more attention to Yellowstone. We also have to acknowledge that if Yellowstone is a legendary series today, Costner has a lot to do with it. We are not sure if the show could have been this successful without the presence of Costner, so they both contribute to each other's success and should act on it. Today, we observe 2 parties, both of which refuse to step down and insist on their stance. The rumors suggest that Sheridan is willing to drop Yellowstone as a whole rather than come to terms with Costner, despite Paramount Network's statement on Costner expressing that they are willing to cooperate with him as much as they can since he is a major part of the Yellowstone universe. We believe they already started the preparations for a show without Costner. This might cause Yellowstone to be wrapped up early than was originally planned. We know that Sheridan had already made up his mind on how the show will end. But now that Costner refuses to participate in the filming process, Sheridan might be forced to change his ideal ending and come up with a rush, one that is less likely to satisfy the viewers. That being said, he is also rumored to be working on a new project within the universe that will act as somewhat of a sequel to Yellowstone. So Gimbra covered the damage caused by the rush ending in this new show, which would be an interesting watch. Of course, there is also the possibility of putting Yellowstone on pause and moving on with other series in the universe until Costner empties his schedule out for Yellowstone. In that case, we might be forced to wait for even Season 5, Part 2 to be released for years, which isn't the desired outcome. We are in a world where we consume too fast and also forget too fast. So it's a high risk to disappear as a show and then come back years later since you may not find your fan base where you left them. In a way, we would prefer Yellowstone to end, even if it's an early ending, so that we can move on within the universe either with or without Costner. Who do you think is right in this beef, Costner or Sheridan? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.